Justice for a Me Too crime at Gunnison Valley High School. Today, a 16-year-old admitted guilt and was sentenced to 8 counts related to sex abuse. His victims, classmates at the high school, will be
Behind every crime, there's a story, and the truth matters. Here's ABC4 senior crime and punishment correspondent Marcos Ortiz with the Justice Files.
At least 10 young victims or their parents testified about the pain and suffering they endured at Gunnison Valley High School. They claimed that it was no longer fun going to school or playing sports, all because of a sexual predator that was roaming the halls.
This has been incredibly difficult for our family. The amount of tears shed for has been unmeasurable.
It started in late September, hazing teammates at Gunnison Valley High School, and a 16-year-old was soon under police investigation for a sexual assault. He was charged with forcible sex abuse and taken out of school. It led to as many as 15 victims coming forward, all with the same story. They had been sexually abused by the same athlete. Their identities are protected.
There was not much I could do but to beg him to stop. This incident lasted for what seemed to be minutes, as I struggled with him, thinking to myself, why was this happening to me?
I didn't tell my parents, but they knew something was wrong when I couldn't get out of bed and was peeing blood. The pain was unbearable in my stomach. They took me to the hospital, and I was scared.
Parents of the victims claimed the sex abuse continued for several years, and the school covered up the allegations, allowing the 16-year-old to remain in school and prey on classmates. But 6 months after the investigation began, it was over. The 16-year-old admitted guilt to 8 of the charges and faced sentencing in Manti Juvenile Court. As a juvenile, his identity is also protected.
The hardest part has been the lack of apology and retaliation by calling me a snitch for telling the truth of what happened.
He feels bad. He specifically apologizes to those people that he has hurt.
After much debate, the judge sentenced the teen to probation, therapy as an outpatient, and ordered him to leave Gunnison and move to St. George with his grandparents. The prosecutor says locking him up was not an option because of recent changes to laws affecting juveniles. The mother of one of the victims was satisfied with the outcome.
There's definitely a relief knowing that this chapter in our lives, we can start to heal and move on and know that we can move forward from this and we can start the grieving process and the forgiveness process and move forward from this.
The judge told the 16-year-old that all bets are off if he violates terms of his sentence. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.
Thank you.